Want to grow your business and take it to the next level? Well, here we all are, and we're going to show you how through hard work, perseverance, and a little help and know-how, you can take things to the next level and push the success of your business even further. Let's get going.
Welcome everyone, Paul Wright here. The next episode of the Practiceology 7 Questions in 7-Minute podcast, where we teach you the science of running a highly profitable and successful allied health business that works without you. And Joe Muirhead has joined me today. Joe, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me, Paul.
And as we say, this could go anywhere. Joe is all about connecting people to purpose through inspiration and innovation. She's the author of the Entrepreneurial Clinician and the creator of the Book of Evidence. And she's the founder and CEO of Purple Co., which I love. It's a team of specialist allied health consultants dedicated to helping people who experience injury, illness, and trauma, helps them reclaim their lives through work. She's passionate about health benefits of work and truly believes everyone has the right to meaningful and rewarding employment, especially health professionals who choose to work in private practice, which is her focus. She's a sought-after international coach, mentor, consultant, speaker on how private practice, when done effectively, will be the change to healthcare that we all so desperately need. Oh, gee, it's a powerful introduction, Joe. But can you do it all in 7 minutes?
Let's have a go.
Right, let's see
I can speak really fast, and I have had another double macchiato. So
okay, we'll be right then. And we are away. Joe Muirhead, who is your ideal client?
My ideal client are allied health professionals who want to do the work they love, the way they love to do it, with the people they are best able to serve.
Gee, that's tight. Question 2 then. So what's the problem that you help them with, Joe? What do you help them with?
Well, they think I help them with marketing and business development. What I actually help them with is self-awareness and understanding that as they progress through their career as a private practice owner, that there will be milestones that need them to re-engage with who they are in this particular season.
Oh, interesting. Lack of self-awareness. All right.
The lack of self-awareness.
Question 3, with about 6 minutes left. So what are the typical symptoms, Joe, that health business owners experience when they lose their self-awareness?
Churning staff, because they haven't actually worked out who they want to be as a manager or a leader, or they're trying to be a manager and leader as the way it's been prescribed to them. Burnout, complete, utter exhaustion and burnout, because they're trying to work in a way that doesn't actually fit with who they are. And just no awareness on how to build a marketing funnel that results in almost effortless sales. It's just not happening because they're trying to do a prescription or something else that someone else has told them to do. You've got to own it and internalize it.
So question 4 then, with about 5 minutes left. So common mistakes that health business owners make when they've lost their self-awareness, or when they're trying to work out, is it marketing? What's the mistakes they make?
Well, they make it shows up across all of the domains of their business, but the common mistakes that they're making is they're trying to superimpose somebody else's template onto their lifestyle. Nobody can do it the way you can do it. There are commonalities that we all have, like we all want freedom, we all want to do good work, but the way you do it and the way you reach the people you are best able to serve may be unique.
So they're following cookie cutters from other people.
Absolutely. There's no 7-step system to getting you right.
You know, I love a 7-step system.
I know. That's the way I said it.
All right. Question 5 then, Joe. What's a valuable free action that our listeners and audience what can they do to get on top of their self-awareness? What's their to-do strategy?
So anyone who's been around for a while will have done some sort of behavioural profiling tool. So they might have done an extended DISC or a Herman Brain or a Myers-Briggs or something like that. You've probably got several of them. You may have done some archetype stuff with branding. Go through, read them all, find your commonalities. Work to your strengths, not to your weaknesses. We as health professionals love to work to our weaknesses. Work to your strengths. If you've never done one before, go search extended DISC, right?
Okay.
All right. It's a behavioral profiling tool. It will actually help you predict how you're going to behave when you're under stress. And if you want some more help on how to do that, I'm your girl.
So they go and they revisit their profiling.
Yeah.
And when they've got it, what do they
So
do
you're
with it?
looking
They appreciate it. They then
Well, no,
understand.
you've got to look for the common themes so you can identify your strengths. So are you a person who's really good at details? Well, then you can build a management style that allows you to be really use your strength of being good at details. Are you a very direct person who's incredibly big picture, who needs a team of people pretty much sweeping after you along the way? That would be me. Are you the sort of person that needs everybody to come with you? You want to keep everybody safe and build this incredibly cohesive team? All the leadership styles have their strengths. You've got to know what your strengths are so it becomes easier for you. Otherwise, the emotional load on us is intolerable.
That's what I love. I love you following your own path, treading your own journey. So question 6 then, Jo, with about 2.5 minutes left. So what's a valuable free resource? What can we give them to get them on their journey? Okay,
so I wrote a book. It's called The Entrepreneurial Clinician. Here it is here. It's not all about making money. It's actually about equity, access, and self-care. Funny about that. You can download the introduction, which is really powerful in the first chapter to actually help you understand yourself. So 3 sections in this book: who you are, who you serve, and how to communicate with those who you serve. You want to get into the who you are bits from this book.
It's the Entrepreneurial Clinician. And where do they get started on it, Jo? Where do they find it?
Okay, jomuirhead.com/resources.
Okay, you want to spell out J-O? There's no E there. Give me the spelling.
JOMUIRHEAD.com
Yep.
/ resources.
Beautiful. Get your hands on that. So, Jo, with about a minute and a bit left, what's the one question I should have asked you that would give great value to our audience? What should I have asked you?
Why is private practice the change we need in healthcare?
Oh, I knew you'd do that one. Why, Jo, why is private practice the change in healthcare we all need?
Because our public health system cannot cope with the types of health issues that we are seeing. And if we wait for government to make changes, people will just continue to get sicker, be less well, be unable to work, be unable to function. Private practitioners are positioned to be agile and meet the needs as the needs turn up. We need it.
Yep. It's great. It's great you say that, Jo, because we have the idea that public health service is free in some cases, but it's not. There's a cost. There's costs involved in that, whether it's time, service, care. There are costs intangible costs that we don't think about.
Yeah, and public health was never designed. When Medicare, if you look at the history of it, it was never designed to cope with the demands it's got now. It was designed to give everybody emergency care, not chronic illness management. And I'm sorry, we've got 1 in 2 adults in Australia, working age population, are going to be living with some type of chronic illness that's going to affect their ability to earn. Who's going to be supporting us in our superannuation if we don't help them stay at work?
And it's a global thing. I know we talk Australian, we've got Australian accent. This is a global issue. So
absolutely.
Where do they go? Give me the URL again to get the book. Where do they go?
jomuirhead.com/resources.
Jo Muirhead, you are a superstar. I've hassled you for ages to get onto the podcast and different things, and here we are. Thank you for being a superstar on the Practiceology Podcast.
My pleasure.
Now, if you haven't caught our monthly Practiceology demonstration, head over to mypracticeology.com and register for the next presentation. See you in the next episode.